Now, the response from political parties to the president's latest public address has been prompt. In a rash of unity, both the ruling People Power Party and the opposition Democratic Party of Korea have denounced the president's denial of wrongdoing. Our correspondent Kim Do-yeon joins me on the line. Do-yeon, let's begin with the remarks from the ruling party then.
Sunny, it seems like even some, if not the majority of the ruling People Power Party lawmakers were shocked and at disbelief at what was said this morning. The chair of the PPP, Dong-hoon, said that President Yoon showed no will to end this term early, but instead showed his will to fight the political situation. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
The address this morning will not be tolerated by the public. And from the perspective of democracy, we cannot accept the president's statement. Therefore, as the party leader, I assert that our party must take the initiative in promptly and lawfully suspending the president's duties.
So now with Chairman Han saying this, it'll be likely that the impeachment motion will be passed. Lawmakers individually have been coming out to openly support impeachment. There were 5 PPP lawmakers who were for impeachment, but following President Yoon's speech, 2 more have joined, making it 7 in favor. Now, last week, it only needed 8 members from the 108 PPP members to pass the threshold of 200 votes to impeach. But with Cho-guk, the chair of the Rebuilding Korea Party, having lost his job after being sentenced to 2 years in prison, this makes it 191 total opposition lawmakers. So it may take 9 PPP members to pass the 200. Having said that, the new floor leader, who was voted into the job earlier today for the PPP, Kwon Sun-dong, said that the party's consensus at this point is against impeachment, but he will discuss it further with other members.
Right, Do-yeon, and I believe more words of indignation were shared by the opposition party as well in the meantime.
That's right, Sunny. They were quick to criticize the address. The main opposition went as far as to say the address showed his, quote, mental status. Take a listen to one of the leaders at DP early this morning.
The statement that to protect the Constitution he planned a failed martial law that goes against the Constitution and the law is the expression of his extreme delusion, an admission of illegal martial law, and a declaration of war against the public. It is a preemptive incitement of far-right unrest, as if preparing for impeachment by prematurely presenting the Constitutional Court's arguments.
Other DP lawmakers also joined in criticizing, with some even saying that the vote for impeachment shouldn't be delayed until Saturday. In the meantime, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Woo Won-sik, called on leaders of political parties to meet to discuss the ongoing situation following the address as well. He said, declaring martial law to warn the National Assembly is something that can be never tolerated in a democratic constitutional order. That's all for now. Back to you, Sunny.